considering they're at least as old as me, most of these. So they're not doing too bad. I've got a bit of foxing on the edges. Here you are watching a grown man cleaning a soft toy's hands. Hello and welcome back to my office. If you're new here, my name's Nick and I sell stuff on the internet. That's what I do to earn a living, and here we are in my office. Do you want a tour? Shall I do a tour? You know you love it. Okay, we'll go the other way just to freak you out. Anyway, it's Tuesday and I've been procrastinating like a crazy fool and haven't got much done. I did prepare a load of stuff yesterday to list. So on the floor down here, this long line of stacks of books are all sorted into lots. I've drafted some of it, researched it all. That all needs photographing. And then over here I've got a load of software, PlayStation stuff mostly, so PS2, 3 and 4. There's another bundle of books in here that just needs pictures doing. So I do have stuff that I'm working on, but I need to deal with these two guys. Karen has messaged me a bunch of times about this guy. The thing is, if you message on eBay, I kind of have to then list it on eBay. I can't message you back and say, contact me on Facebook and we can do a private sale. So I need to get it onto eBay so I can just send you the item number. But I am dealing with it. I know sometimes it feels like I take forever to list stuff. It's happening. I'll do that now. And I've lost track of how many people have messaged me about this guy. This large posable animal. Now he has some issues. If you look on his hand, he needs cleaning. So I'm going to get the baby wipes out, see if I can clean him up. And then I think I'm just going to list him on eBay. I must have been contacted by 5 or 6 people who want to buy him. I've lost track of who messaged first and where all the messages are. So if you did message me about Animal, hopefully I will get him listed today and you can pop through to our eBay and have a look. Links to our eBay are below all of our videos. But yeah, I know if you've messaged me about him, I'm dealing with it, honestly. So I think I need to start there. See if I can clean him up. Get the little poo listed. And then it's on to photographing all of these books. There's so many there. There must be well over 100 books that I've sorted ready to list. So yeah, I'm going to get going. Before we attack Animal with baby wipes, I'm still trying to get into this habit of sharing with you what's on my stereo. I'm obsessed with music. That's a fair description. I'm getting back into Radiohead. Not that I ever stopped being into Radiohead, but I tend to go through phases where I obsess over Radiohead. I've been watching a load of videos today, and I'm going back to In Rainbows. Love this album. There's not really a bad track on this. It's hard to say what even my favourite would be. I mean, Nude is an absolute work of beauty and wonder, but yes, Radiohead In Rainbows is today's album of choice. So Reseller Toolbox 101, baby wipes. I've currently got some Huggies. Yeah, these things, they work. They really work. They're convenient and they tend to do the job. So Animal has some staining on his hands. We'll see how this goes. The things you end up doing as a reseller, it's crazy. Okay, yeah, that's working. So yeah, first mark seems to have vanished. He's got marks on his thumb, as you can see. Here you are watching a grown man cleaning a soft toy's hands. It's working, it's working. These are a bit tough though. These are stubborn stains. But you get the idea. So I'm going to, that's better. I'm going to work my way through animal. I saw some other marks. I think his feet maybe? No, where? Ah, back of his arm. Let's give that one a quick go. See if we can show you how effective these things are. Look at that. Beautiful. So yeah, I will get this finished, set him up and get some pictures done, and then I'll do some research actually and share with you what I find out. I've never had this one. He's posable. So he's got wires inside him, so you can pose him however you like. So once I get him cleaned up, I'll take a look on eBay and we'll see what he might be worth. We're getting there. There's just this stubborn bit here. So what I'm going to try is I've just put a blob of washing up liquid on this baby wipe. So I hope that will lift that last little stain off. You can see it's all lathering up now. There's a little bit here as well, tiny bit. That's proving stubborn. Let's get my nail in there and give it a bit of agitation. Yeah, that's what's needed. Rub it in. Lovely. I don't think it's going to be perfect, but way better than it was. So I'm going to dry this off and then get some pictures done. I have this little Perspex riser, which is really handy. I have a couple of different sizes actually, and that's going to help give him something to sit on. Wow, he looks like he's very drunk to me. But yeah, I'll get a bunch of pictures and show the posability of his arms. We'll get a close-up on his face. We'll get some back views, all of that, and then we'll take a look and see what he's worth. So for current listings, there's two that are exactly the same design and size, and they're both listed at 25 plus shipping. If I go into completed and solds, there's none of the version I've got, in recent solds. But I've done a TerraPeak search, and apart from a couple that were, I think, vastly undersold, these two have sold again around the £25 mark. So 24.20 there and 25.42 there for exactly the same one. That one had a little tiny bonus one with it, and that one's just exactly the same. So I think that seems about right. That's roughly what I would have guessed, to be honest, about 25. So I think what I'm going to do is just put mine on at 25 free shipping, so I come in underneath these just to get the sale, and I think that seems about right. I've had a bunch of people asking about my listing process and how I go about listing. There's really not much to it. beyond what you've just seen. I will get an item. If it needs any work, I'll do the work, get it to a saleable condition, go in and search completeds and solds. Use the Terapeak research if I need to. And then I've now got these two that I showed you on the screen that are currently listed. I'm just going to click through one of those and do sell similar. That saves you a lot of time because they will have found the right category. The title should already have most of the keywords you're going to need in them already. They hopefully will have filled out the item specifics and done a lot of the work for you. And then of course you need to just describe accurately any issues it's got and add in your pictures. I've already done the pictures, they're on my phone. I do the actual listing bit on my desktop here, and then I drop the pictures into the draft. So I'll write the listing, save it as a draft, open it on my phone. There's me looking for my phone when it's in my hand because I'm filming on it. Drop the pictures in to the draft on my phone and then open it back up on the desktop. The pictures are there. Do one final look over everything and submit it. That's my process, and it's pretty much the same for everything I do. Unless I'm doing a bunch of very similar things, then I will create a template and just click sell similar and adjust it for each listing, which is probably how I will go on with these books when we get round to those. Right, so Animal and Pooh Bear are now listed. I've just started on the books and I'm listing a couple of these. These are the Ladybird books based on the kind of 60s 70s style Ladybird books, but they're kind of adult comedy books. This is brilliant. I don't know if I should just keep it, but the shed is the man's natural hiding place. It's just like the pub, except nearer to home. In a minute, Les will throw his children out of his shed and get on with some proper work. Then when the coast is clear, he will go to the pub. It's genius. Using your shed as an office is called shed working. Bunny works from his shed. Here's a freelance cow whisperer. At least that's what he tells his wife. Bunny is unemployed. Anyway, so yeah. Next big job, as I was saying before, is to photograph all of the books. So I'm going to work my way along this line and get all of that photographed. A bunch of it's already drafted. And then set to work with the same process before about looking up prices, etc. on the video games that I showed you. So I'll do some research on those. They'll be super quick to list. Hopefully get most of this on today is the plan. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. We just had a nice order in. I thought I'd quickly show you. I showed it in the video yesterday that I was listing that, which is box set of The Good Wife, which is a TV series, not a series I know anything about. I listed it at just below 50. I've just had an offer in of £48. Or did I list it at 50? It was very close to 50. Anyway, I had an offer in, or maybe I sent the offer out. I can never remember which way it goes. So that's gone. Yeah, within a day for £48. £2 investment. That's with free shipping. But yeah, very happy with that one. I've just had an offer in on an IKEA desk lamp. It's like an angle poise lamp. It's never been out of the box, and I've got it listed at 35. I sent offers out earlier. The box set was an offer I sent out, because I remember now I didn't accept an offer. The sale just came through because I'd sent out a bunch of offers a bit earlier. So I sent out offers on this IKEA lamp at 30, and they've counter offered at 22.50. I'm not going to accept that. I've seen them used sell real top end of 30. So I don't know. I think I'm just going to. Do I counter again at my price of 30? I don't think I'm going to go below that. Tricky one. It doesn't owe us much at all. It's tempting. Even at 22.50, it's tempting, I'll be honest, because, you know, I am all about turning the stock over. There's a big chunk of profit in there, but I know that 35 I think is reasonable for this. So that is it's a long way off the starting price. So I'm not going to accept 22.50. I might go back at 28. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Make a decision and move on. Yeah, because I do want it gone, but I think 22.50 is a step too far. So make a counter offer. 27.99. I think that's as far as I've pushed that. There we go. Done. So I sent my counter offer out, and they've come straight back with 24.99. So I think what I'm going to do to kind of keep this conversation going is I'm going to shave another £1 off and explain to them it's got free shipping on, it's new in the box. That's my limit price wise, and if they don't go for that, then we're done. Although it doesn't have make counter offer, perhaps I'm out. Accept offer, decline offer. There's no button to counter now. Am I? Interesting. There's no counter offer button. Final update on this lamp. Honest. I've just gone in and searched what's currently available, recent solds, etc. And I'm going to take the 25. It's been on a couple of months now. Is it a couple of months? I think I listed it during that listing challenge. Maybe it's been on a month. But it owes me a couple of pounds. This is the first real interest I've had in it. And looking at some of the British Heart Foundation sold one. This was on bids, mind you, for £10 plus shipping. New. So, as I said before, I am in the business of moving stuff. There's a big chunk of profit at £25. It owes me not much. It's taking up space on the shelves. It's going. We're going to accept it. Yeah. Decision made. Job done. I'm just doing some really nice little bundles of these Enid Blyton ones. I think these are 70s with these sort of illustrations on, and then I've got a bunch of the ones that I remember reading, which I think are more into the 80s or maybe the late 70s. I'm doing them in bundles. It's just a much more efficient way for me to do it. They do sell individually, but yeah, I'm bundling them up. These are lovely as well. These C.S. Lewis, like The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Got 6 books. Really lovely. The puffin ones. Just love the illustrations on these. Covers are gorgeous. So obvious bundle to me. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So I've just done the pictures for these, so we'll get those listed. Aren't they stunning? Really nice condition. There's some obvious foxing to the edges of all of these books. There, you can see it on the top. But it's not a problem. Just take what I tend to do is hold them like that and take a picture of all of the edges, so all that information is in the listing, right? People can have a good look and see what they think. But it's the same on these Enid Blyton ones. You can see the foxing on the edges, but it's not too bad considering their age, considering they're at least as old as me, most of these. So they're not doing too bad. I've got a bit of foxing on the edges. I'm going to dig out a packaging video and put it here. I still get lots and lots of people asking me to do packaging on video. Obviously today wasn't a packing day, so I wasn't packing anything, but I will fish out a packing video and pop it up here for those packaging addicts amongst you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon.